You have Allison Pill, who is the aforementioned underling, who just enjoys getting yelled at all the time.
She's sort of like... She's always like adorably flustered, like walking into doors.
The first time he remembers her name, she just fucking comes.
Yeah. Well, that's a recurring theme of the show is that actually we never see the floor of the newsroom because it's ankle deep in pussy juice due to Jeff's epic monologues.
When Jeff gets off the air and puts on his statement leather blazer.
Oh, wait, I wanted to bring that up. Do you notice that he only starts wearing the blazer after they start doing the real news?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is what Sorkin thinks masculinity is. It's like if you're just abusive to women 95% of the time and then be slightly nice to them 5% of the time, they will fucking come. And that is a description of how you inscribe Stockholm Syndrome on someone.
Well, I remember in one of the last ones, there were 2 scenes in a row where I think it was Olivia Munn's character first, and then probably Mackenzie or someone else. They both call a guy they're talking to an idiot. They call you're a big dum-dum. And that to him is like, I've done my feminism for the day. That is almost a little bit too much feminism in one episode. Because
meanwhile, in terms of like actual plot stuff, all of the like biggest fuck ups
it is mostly
are all
women.
done by women, and the women always like are hysterical, basically.
I think it's most offensive in the Mackenzie character because while he gives her 8 PhDs and she's been in Iraq and all this stuff, literally in the second episode, she doesn't know how to use email and she replies some private message to Jeff to the whole staff, and then they all know about their affair.
We stood in my office this morning, and I said, under no circumstances do I want anyone here to know what happened. And you said yes, and yes again. And it really seemed like you understood. And then you sent an email explaining in some detail what happened. And then you copied 47 reporters.
I'll go into your office.
You know how sometimes something happens in an instant that's so astonishing you just shut down?
Of course, that's
That doesn't fucking happen to me!
How would she know email? She's been busy doing the news in Afghanistan.
Similarly, like, carrying over from the West Wing is that, like, if you portray female characters who are like highly competent and like highly accomplished in like some professional field, you can show them to be complete klutzes, ditzes, and just sort of just frivolous people in every other regard. And it's just like
they're all defined by the relationships. Like that's all they really care about, and it affects their work and everything else.
Mortimer and Allison Pill, it's a horrible. Just to watch it is like really makes your skin crawl.
Yeah. Meanwhile, those lizard men are like only lightly touched by the romantic travails.
Yeah, I mean every scene with every woman is they're like, I accidentally changed the ACN logo to a swastika. And, one of the male characters is like, I'm going to fuck that stupid out of you, you dumb whore. With the news. I eat a pussy every night. It's called the Wall Street Journal. I can find the G-spot. It's called the opinion page. You know what makes a woman come? Diverse views. I don't mumble the alphabet into her clit. I mumble the masthead for the New York Times.
This man has a sickness.